Welcome, everyone. It's Moving Forward with Andrea again, and today is December the 17th, 2013, and I'm going to be talking to the talented Latin singer, Luisito Rosario, who is on the phone waiting to talk to me, and we're going to be discussing a little bit about how he started, his career and his life, and what he has to say about moving forward and how he's moving forward in his life. So first of all, I want to say hello to you. Do you want me to call you Luis or Luisito? What do you like to be called?
You can call me Louis, Luisito, Luis, whatever's easier for you.
Luisito. Okay, so Luisito.
There you go, Luisito. That's easier.
Yay, Luisito. Anyway, so can you tell me how you got started on this big career of yours? At like what age, and can you give the audience a little bit of feedback on how that all started?
Well, actually, first of all, thank you for giving me your time to do this interview. And
you're welcome, honey. You're welcome.
I started kind of late. I started in my 20s. I started with a local group in Pennsylvania. Many people know that. Not too many people know that I work at a university, and I was singing a cappella one time, and this guy heard me. And it's like, wow. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, you have a good voice. And so then he introduced me to a fellow that he knew that had like an old-time band, what's called conjunto. It's not a big orchestra. So then I started out with them, and then from there, the word spread that I was a good singer. So then I started singing with a local band that was more an orchestra, 3 trumpets, 2 buns.
Nice, I love that. That's awesome. And you fit that. I mean, I've seen your pictures and talked with you, and you really fit that puzzle piece too. I think that's why you're doing so well. Not only do you sing great, but you look great in your presence. From what I've seen, from some of the things I've seen, you have a really good. You keep the crowd going, and that's what it's all about. And you know that it's not everybody can do that. It's a gift,
Yeah. It's kind of crazy because. When I started, eventually, when I kept singing, I got into the band, which is a Legends band, Larry Harlow, which is from the Fania All Stars, which is one of the major, the best salsa band that's ever been in the circuit. He wanted me to sing for him.
Wow.
You're talking about he's a legend. He's a living legend.
I know. I've heard of him. He is a legend.
Yeah, and what happened was, and to this day, I've been 18 years with him, and he says to me, listen, when you're on stage, he being the piano player, he's like, he commands 10% of the stage, and he told me as a singer, I got to do the 90, which is it's like steering a ship. And how do you keep them people entertained, and how do you keep them dancing?
You better start dancing.
Yeah. So when he told me that, I took that to heart. It doesn't matter. I've done shows where there's been 100 people to 86,000 that we did in Puerto Rico.
I know. Excuse me. You did a video there too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
What's called the Día Nacional de la Salsa, the National Day of Salsa Music in Puerto Rico, which is done every year.
I want to see that, to look it up, to watch it. What can they go on to see it? Because you said it comes out every year.
Yeah, well, it's from Puerto Rico, and if you go on my website, if they go on my website, luisitorosario.com, right there it has all the links, and also, people that know the salsa music, and they research it, or they'll just search it on Google. It's called El Día Nacional de la Salsa, the National Day of Salsa in Puerto Rico. It comes right
awesome.
up. It's every March. It's every March of every year. And
it's coming up, baby. It's coming up. You must be excited. Now, do you go to Puerto Rico to do it every year yourself?
No. This is they do it once a year, but they feature different artists. And,
okay.
And it so happens that year it was featuring Larry Harlow and his singers.
Nice.
So then we went down and we represented, and it was great. It's amazing, and people that would like to see the videos, they can just go on YouTube and type in my name, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of videos. But that was one of the the highlights of my career, being one of the lead singers for Larry Harlow. So it's been a blessing. I mean, we
Yes, it is.
travel all over the world, and
Wow.
and we're still going strong. Even though he's in his 70s, and we're trying to keep music alive, salsa music alive. It's not unheard of that we go to Finland. We're going now in January, God willing, to Japan. This will be my second time there. His 10th time.
Oh my God! No, excuse me. Where do you guys play in Japan? Like, where is it like at a I don't know, like a convention center?
No, it's a club. No, it's a club. It's called the Blue Note. I mean, there was a Blue Note back in the days in New York City.
Yeah.
Tokyo has a Blue Note, so we're gonna do 3 shows there, and we're gonna do 1 show at the Cotton Club. So
Nice. Tell us what those dates are, so if people want to look that up, or maybe you never know if they're around, they can go check it out. I have a lot of friends that are, travel to China for business. A lot of people that are in the engineering and technology business, so that'd be pretty cool,
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there the 23rd, January 23rd. The 24th, we have a TV show. Then the 25th, 26th, 27th, we'll be at the Blue Note. And then the 28th, we'll be at the Cotton Club. But,
and this is... and this is all in Japan. Is there a certain town that's there, or...
No, this is all in Tokyo.
Tokyo. Okay. I just want to make sure, because it's so much information. I want to make sure the audience gets to understand what we're talking about and make sure they know where you're going to be at and check it out. And you can go on luisitorosario.com, and it's spelled LuisitoRosario.com, just so people will go check that out. And you can buy his new, and I'm going to let you talk about that a little bit. You want to tell people right now your newest album that's out, which is awesome.
Well, the latest one that I have now is called Casino Rueda. It's
awesome.
out on YouTube, all over iTunes, all the major places where you can buy download them. And also I have 2 other CDs, and actually now in January we're about to drop the new single. I don't know if you heard. Did you hear that? I think it was last year, that Michael Taylor song, Nosa, así lo sé, me matas, ay, Selchi Pego. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you heard it.
Yeah, you know what? There's so many collaborations and things going on. I hear all the new stuff, and I love it all. Music, I love rock music, I love classical, I love jazz. Like I was telling you before this interview, the girl I just interviewed, Jacqueline, I think both of you could do a great collaboration together in the future, because she's wonderful, and I think you both would look great together. She's very classy, and you are too. And maybe you guys could do a song together in the future. I think it would be...
Yeah, I just reached out to her, so I got
awesome.
Want some more details, because on the last album, which is this one, the Casino Rueda, I did a collaboration with Rita. She's a girl.
I heard that. That's a nice song. I heard her on that. She sounds awesome.
Yeah, Corazón Partido. And then in this one now, actually before I met Jacqueline, I'm doing one song called Fuiste Tú, with a girl from Colombia. So
that's awesome.
In this album, I'm planning to release 9 new songs. One is just a cover, but it's never done in salsa. But then the rest is all original tunes. I co-wrote and wrote a couple of the tunes. So it's just straight up hardcore salsa. 2 of the tunes is going to feature 16 musicians. It's like a big band, like a Tito Puente. Yeah, like back in the 40s, 50s era where the
but you know what, Luis? People love that stuff right now. A lot of people are back into it. I mean, I go to Cambridge all the time in Boston, and I know a lot of people that are in that industry. I actually was a spokesmodel for a lot of people that promote salsa in Boston, and was at a lot of the AM radio stations and did a lot of things with them. It just got a little too overwhelming for me. They wanted me to do it like 6 days a week, but everybody's always happy, and it's a great environment. It keeps you in shape too, by the way, which is an awesome thing.
Yeah.
It makes people happy. Everybody's always happy, and it just brings a lot of great people together. And people from all over the world love salsa, because it gives them something to do that's happy, and young and old, it doesn't matter who you are, you can salsa, and you can tell little people about that. So how long have you been dancing, doing salsa? Since you were little, or you just started with the band, or...
I mean, the music has always been in the family, but actually doing it professionally, it's been about 18, 19 years, and you know, it's so funny how you say that the music. I mean, I did a show in Bulgaria. First of all, when the guy called me to do the show, I was like, I didn't even know where the heck Bulgaria was. I thought that was where. I thought I was gonna say like garlic, because Dracula was gonna come kill me or something. I was like, where the heck is Bulgaria? I mean, I've done Italy so many times.
How did you like Italy, by the way? How was it?
Oh my God! Can you Italians eat? Madonna mia, it's crazy.
I'm Italian and Greek, honey, but I eat strict health foods. I'll cook everybody an awesome, you know, whatever, but I still cook it in a healthy way, but I pretty much stay away from the carbs and eat healthy, and, you know, they can eat over there, but they love salsa music, they love the 10-piece bands and the whole 9 yards. Let's just face it, it's classy. It makes people feel good about themselves. It makes you feel good, and that's what I love about it. Can I ask you one thing, just not to get off track? Can you tell me what it is that drives you to write the music that you do? How does that, like I always ask the musicians I talk to, like, how does it come upon you when you're writing a song? Because you said you're a songwriter as well. What is it that happens that you just sit down and write, or is it when you wake up in the middle of the night, or like how is it usually hit upon you that?
No, like for example, in the latest album, Casino Rueda, that just came spur of the moment. I was doing a show in upstate New York in Rochester, and in Cuba there's a dance which is called Rueda Casino. What it is, they do it's like a circle, and there's a guy directing the circle, and every time he makes a call, in other words, he'll say enchufle, which means a dance. They have to do a certain dance. Yeah. So, as he was doing this, I was singing to one of my songs, but obviously they can't hear him because, I mean, the music is blaring. So they were doing the circle, and he couldn't hear, so he had to do gestures. In other words, he can actually say it, or he can do the symbol. So I said to myself, wow, it would be nice that while I'm singing, instead of him saying what to do, I tell him what to do. So it's just, yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, it was just something that just came up, and, you know, I came up with the chorus, which was Mueve la cintura, a tu cadera baila, Casino Rueda, which was a melody. And then from there, I just kept, you know, with the song. And then the other song, which is Dame Oportunidad, was a song that it just came out of nowhere. It's like a guy telling a girl, hey, you know, give me the opportunity. I'm going to show you how to love. I'm going to show you what is the meaning of love, and it just came about, and that's another song that a lot of the people in Mexico and South America love that song because the meaning behind it. So it's
you know what? So that's awesome. So you're bringing out, you know, meanings in your music of love and stuff for people, and it makes people feel good because when they're dancing, it's probably dancing with someone that he's trying to get with, not in a bad way, but you know, someone they like, and they're having a good night, and they know the meaning behind the song, plus they're having a good time, and everybody's dancing, and it's just a happy time. You know,
exactly.
I think it's awesome. So let me ask you now. So you're married. You have how many children?
I have 2 children. We just had our 25th wedding anniversary this year.
Oh, my God. And what is your wonderful wife's name?
Beatrice, and we have a 19-year-old and a 21-year-old. Girls.
Oh, my daughter, her birthday's today on your interview day, and her name's Bianca, and she lives in New York, in Manhattan, and she's 22.
Bianca, hey, my daughter's name is Bianca. Happy birthday to your daughter.
Thank you so much. Actually, she's coming home Monday for the holidays for a week. I'm very excited. And whenever I go to New York, she always takes me to a new area and visit. We were in Central Park, and we ate at Planet Sushi outside. We went to a lot of really wonderful places. She took me to, we just walked around, and it's just awesome. She wants me to enjoy a different part of New York every time I go there, which I love it. You know, it's fun. But anyways, I just want, first of all, congratulations on your 25th anniversary. That's a wonderful thing. Can you give us, you're welcome. Can you give us a little secret on how you keep that together so people know how to move forward with that?
you know what? If you have God in the center of your marriage, there's nothing that you can overcome. That has been, and you know, in the music business, is very difficult.
I know.
You know, and a lot of women, you know, you know, a lot of women are you know, they see me like, oh, this guy looks like a Hollywood actor. And blah,
Well, they
blah.
throw themselves
You know,
on you because you're very handsome and you got it together and they want a piece of that. But, you know, when you're done at the end of the show, but you know something, Jacqueline, that I just interviewed, and she's very beautiful. She goes through the same thing. She's married. I mean, I myself, I don't think I'm as beautiful as you guys, but I'm doing okay. And I have my own situations going on. And it's just, you don't want to be like treated like a piece of meat either, because we all have respect for ourselves. I mean, granted, we all want attention, but if you already have someone in your life, people have to respect that and know to just be thankful for the great music you're playing, but to not like be in your face and to, so how do you handle that? Because that is like, you know, I'm writing a book, and if you want to be a part of that, I think it would be a great way to explain to people to deal with stuff like that, because you have to deal with that, because you don't want to turn them away, but you want to be nice because you have to respect your family and yourself, that, you know, you can't be known as this guy that just like flaunts on people, because you do have a great reputation for a family man and who you are, but you don't want to lose, you know, one of your fans. So how do you deal with that so that maybe it might help someone else?
You know, it's just like you said, sometimes it's difficult because, you know, you don't want to be rude. You don't want to, and the thing is, and it's just like my wife says, it's like, you might do something which is enough, you know, nothing that you're trying to do, but the other person might misinterpret it.
Yes.
Like if you give a person a hug just to take a picture,
Yeah.
or you tell them, you know, God bless you or whatever, you know, they might misinterpret that as like, oh my God, he likes me, he wants me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
But,
especially because they don't get a lot of attention from other places. That is exactly true.
Yeah. So, you know, and nowadays, before I used to like, hey, you know, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. But now I tend not to do that anymore. If I take a picture, I don't get too close. If they say, hey, you know, blah, 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 I say, oh, thank you very much. And I throw a little line, yeah, my wife thinks so too, you know. So they're like, oh, wait a minute. You know,
No,
so
it's good because you got to kind of keep them straight about things, because, you know, this is your job. I mean, you know, and you're a respectful guy and you respect your wife and your family, and that's how you want to be. And you're learning as you're getting more experienced and older now that, you know, you want people to respect and to not be in your face about it, and you could still have a good time, but they need to find their own.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I mean, they see, like, I mean, I have the Facebook, and there's sometimes where women, they'll put a comment, but hey, my wife, as soon as my wife sees that, she puts that comment, and then women back down so back, because they don't want a Puerto Rican chick after them.
No,
So,
I know. I have some Puerto Rican friends, and you know what? But I'll tell you, actually, I'm interviewing this awesome model. I interviewed a famous rock musician, Charlie Farron, about 2 or 3 months ago, and his daughter is a top model. She's in Puerto Rico right now doing, you know, some work out there. She's been like in 6 countries all over the world in the last year, and I'm interviewing her. She just made, I'm interviewing her on the 29th. She's like, Andrea, it's so beautiful in Puerto Rico. Can you tell us a little bit about it? So you were born in Puerto Rico, or?
No, I'm actually born and raised in Jersey City, and raised in Hoboken, Frank Sinatra town.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah, and my family, of course, descendants from Puerto Rico. So, you know, at home, we always spoke a little bit of English and Spanish. Well, Spanglish, you know.
Yeah.
At home, we spoke Spanish, and then you went back to school and you spoke English. So,
Yeah.
you know, us New Yorkers, we used to starting a conversation in English and ending in Spanish, or vice versa. So,
And most of your music is in Spanish, but you do have a few songs in English?
yeah, I did that song. Nothing's gonna change, my love for you.
I know, I listened to-
I love you. I did that song in salsa. It came out really nice.
You know what? Before we hang up in a few minutes, I'm going to ask you to sing whatever you want, a verse in a song, just to let people hear you a cappella, because we know you're so great at that. And just so the folks out there know, Luisito has played all over the world. And can you tell us, like, what is where is your favorite place that you've played?
Oh my God, Hawaii, the Big Island, Kona.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's by far the most beautiful place I've ever been to in my life. You know, Italy is up there too, and Greece. there's so many beautiful places I've been to, but
I know, I heard Greece. I'm half Greek, and I have my passport. I'm ready to go to Italy and Greece in the next coming year. I want to check it out.
Athens is amazing, but
Santorini too. Did you go to Santorini at all?
Yeah, and actually, we were this past April. We did a Mediterranean cruise, and we stopped at a couple spots in Italy, and beautiful. I mean, it's amazing. But Hawaii, by far, Hawaii is one of the places that I highly recommend to everyone. You have to go there at least once in your lifetime. Hawaii.
So, can you tell me, so what is it that drives you to keep moving forward in your life? Because, this show's about that, and this show isn't just about promoting, like, what you do. It's about who you are, and we got to hear all that, and I'm so excited for you, and for you to be playing with some well-known, famous people, and you yourself you're becoming that yourself, and you're still young, and whether you started at 20, 21, it doesn't matter, because you're doing what you love, and nothing in the world is better than to be making money and doing something that you enjoy doing, and I think that's a tremendous feeling, and you're definitely going to put your best out there in that, and to make money at it is wonderful. So, what is your future goals that you are trying to achieve?
You know what, I think, like, everything that I needed to do has been accomplished. All my dreams have been accomplished. But there's a really good one coming up this year, but I'll talk to you about it in a little bit. But, my dream is to be blessed. And you know what? The music, what I get out of music, it's not about the money, it's not, about the fame, because they're like, a lot of people are like, you should have been a star. I'm like, look, for me, a star is what's up in the sky. For me, music is to bring joy. When I bring joy to people, and they're having a good time, and they're dancing, and they're jumping, and they forget about their problems, they forget about 4 hours, they're having a great time. That, for me, is music. And not only that, because when I travel the world, I travel by myself, and I use a lot of pickup bands. So apart from that, I make friends with a lot of musicians all over the world, and they see how I am.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
In music, in music, not only music, in everything, people put you on pedestals. And it's like, everybody's the same. For me, everybody, I don't care if you're Christina Aguilera or whatever, you know what, we're all the same. The only thing
exactly
is that we don't have a talent. You have a talent where, you have your radio interview, you're beautiful, your body, everything, that's your talent, everything that you do. I have a talent where I
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, these are the talents that we don't have, so everyone is special in their own way. Even if you're not a singer or whatever, but you don't have a talent that if someone is down, you bring their spirits up, just by being goofy. Or you have a talent where you can save money on coupons, which my wife told me, and now I'm an expert. So, it's like,
no, you know what? You know what's so great, Luisito, is that I have to say every musician, except for one that I've interviewed since I've been doing my show, which has been fabulous. Each and every one of you is so awesome. And I love hearing that each and every one of you is so passionate about what you do that you don't even, everyone says too, they don't care about the money. They focus on the hard work, the doing, the making people happy. It brings joy to you. That's what brings you the happiness. And the money comes with that later down, because if you're doing the best you can be and you're working hard, nothing in life that is going to be good and healthy and good for you is, everything's hard work. Nothing's easy that's going to be great. Anything that comes too easy goes away very quickly. And unless you had a silver spoon in your mouth, and I know myself, I worked very hard all my life, very hard. So I know and I appreciate everything that has ever been done for me. And sometimes I expect it from others when not everybody is like that. And I had to learn that, everybody's not the same as far as that goes, because they're not, sometimes there's not good people around us, and then you when you find that out, you just get rid of them and not associate with it. But it's all a teaching experience for everyone, and long as you can surround yourself with great people and great family and great friends, and sometimes when you're becoming successful, I'm sure you've dealt with people that might be intimidated or not happy because they're jealous because you are really good looking and you sing well and you're popular. I mean, have you come across that?
Well, you know, it's envy, and envy.
Yeah, it's an evil, huh?
The negativity, and you know, because I've had people like, oh, you know, you only travel and all that because you look good and blah blah blah. I'm like, you know what, you know,
Wow.
many blessings to
So
you.
jealous.
Yeah, and I tell them, you know what, many blessings to you, and I always wish you. I always wish the people that do that, you know, I wish them the best because
You're right.
I'm not gonna bring myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring myself down because they're negative. You know, my motto, even at home when I wake up, you know, sometimes my wife is like, "Wow, why are you sing? You know, why do you wake up and you start singing?" I'm like, "Why can't you know? Why not?" Because
Exactly. I'm like that. I wake up and I'm happy. You know what? And I was actually involved with someone, my ex-fiance. He was miserable and he wasn't happy with himself. Things didn't work out, obviously, because we're not together. But I can't be around miserable people. And when I wake up, I'm happy. And, you know, you'd be happy that you're alive. We only have one life to live. And let's face it, you know, you want to be the best that you can be. And thank God for every day that you're still alive and enjoying life. Because we're only going to be here once on this earth. And, you know, you have to make the best of it and you know, enjoy every day of your life. So what did your wife have to say when you told her that?
Oh no, she you know, it only happened once, but now, you know, like she sees that. Or a friend of mine says, "Oh,
But that's
you know,
good for her, though. Excuse me, that's good for her. That's actually uplifting for her and probably keeps her in a good mood, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, there's some times where, you know, like you try to do something and it doesn't come out right, whether it's something with the music or you were waiting for this gig and it didn't come. And she'll come to me, she's like, you know what, don't worry about it. You know, if it was meant to be, God will put it there for you.
Exactly.
Right? If it's not meant to be, it's not meant. So, you know, I live my life now in a way that, you know what, I'm recording an album and it's for me. When I record it, it's for me. If you know what, it'll be a God blessing if someone plays it in Germany, France, Italy. That's a blessing to me. But this is where my self-satisfaction is my money on top of that because nowadays there's no record labels. But you know what? When I die, hopefully it'll be when I'm 100 and something. But
yeah, nice.
Well, my grandma is 97, so she's
God bless her. I love it. I want to meet her.
Yes, so you know, these are things that my kids will have, and my my grandchildren, great-grandchildren, you know, so they can see that, hey, anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it.
Exactly. So is that? So is that your advice to people? Well, like I said, to be a part of the book, and I already heard some things from you on, you know, dealing with the jealousy and people trying to like, you know, hit on you and dealing with that because you're attractive and all that. And, you know, it's annoying, but you got to just deal with it with kid gloves, and you just more or less, you think before you react on how you're talking to someone and your gestures, so you know. Now, as far as to move forward in life, what advice do you give people as far as in the music industry and how you live your life? I know you're into God, so you believe in God, and you know that God needs to be in your life. That's one thing, right?
Yeah, and never give up. You know, never give up. If one door closes, go the other way. If that one doesn't work, go the other way. The thing is, you know, you set a goal for yourself. For yourself. You don't have to set it for your mother, your father, your uncle, your brother, your wife, nothing. You set it for yourself because you want your self-satisfactory. Because once you say, you know what, whether you mean it or not, whether you try, you did it, and you did it with self-pride and with dignity, and no one, like,
yeah.
You know, I mean, and I'm frank. Look, when I do my interviews, I tell everybody, the music business is all baloney, I can say it straight up, because, especially in any market, because music, in the music business, is how much you pay, it's payola, and straight up, I know it, lived it, and I still...
You know, I heard that from Jacqueline, too, and she had... she was...
I don't live my, you know, I do my music, and people play my music because they want to play it, because they love it, they want to dance to it, and that's my satisfaction. When people say, wow, you know, I love that song, you know, and then the DJs will come, hey, you know, I play your song, and the people automatically, if I wanted to dance, I'll pull one of your songs. You know what? that's what I'm doing it for. That's why, because it's my satisfaction, my dream, my vision came out, and people acknowledging it. That's it. You know, and you just keep going forward. Always
Yeah,
forward.
so always be moving forward, and that's your advice to people. Because, and you're right, because you know something. As long as you're not hurting anyone or hurting yourself, and you're doing something, if people don't want to be your cheerleaders, they need to get out of the way. And then the ones that are, they can enjoy every moment alongside with you. Because if, you know, you're shining and that's making you feel good, and people are feeling that shine and loving that, that's like the best feeling in the world. Nobody can buy that feeling. It's not bought, you know?
Exactly.
So let me ask you, so we're going to be, closing up with the interview. I wanted to ask you, you said you have some future things going on. Can you tell us you have something big happening?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's so many great things happening in 2014. The new single, which is that song that said Nosa Nosa, will be dropped in January. And by March, God willing, I will be releasing the whole album, which is going to be called Vengo a mi modo. That is, in English, that means I'm coming my way, my style. I'm going to bring it down. No, let me stop. You know, it's what I want to do. This is my way.
My way or the highway.
Yeah. And it's like my wife says, when she gets home and I'm finished cooking, she's like, wait, I don't like the beans like that. I said, you need to hear it, you know, like, Mama, let me stop. She's going to beat me up now, let me stop. It's in July, you know, again, yeah, I sing with, he's a living legend, Larry Harlow. And back like 40 years ago, he did what was called La Obra o Mi. It was an opera. You remember The Who? You remember that band, The Who?
Yes.
Okay, they had a song named Tommy. You remember that song, Tommy?
Yes, Tommy with the guy with the hair. I can picture it right now.
Right, okay. Well, 40 years ago, or 30, I think it was 40 years ago, he did a Spanish version of that.
Wow.
So he got, he got different singers to do what was called like an opera. It was like a night of the opera, but salsa style.
Wow.
So, yeah, today at 1 o'clock, he was going to go meet, and they're going to do it again 40 years after, and he's been trying to do this. We might be doing it July 16th at the Lincoln Center.
Oh, well, let me tell you, I better have a ticket to that for you. From you.
Well, it's gonna be open to the public.
I know, but I would want to interview you guys. I would love to meet him. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
If you could make that happen, that would be great. No, seriously.
This is gonna be like, I mean, my hairs are standing up because
mine too.
Because 40 years ago when the singers did this, they became so like known all over the world. So I'm gonna be part of it. I'm gonna be singing.
Oh my God! Well, I'm telling you, when are you gonna find out about that?
Well, hopefully by this week. So
good.
And I know it's gonna happen because people have been waiting for it. And Lincoln Center, we did 2 years ago. We did what was called La Raza Latina, which is also something similar to that, with 60 musicians on the stage, and we also had Ruben Blades. You know Ruben Blades, the actor that he also sings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was part of it. But this is going to be something major. But I think it's going to be finalized by today, and you'll see all the commotion. You'll see all the promo, and it's going to be great. So that's part of the new release coming, the Japan trip. I already have Chicago lined up for March. I have New York City like always, but there's a lot of people waiting for my new album because it's been the Casino Rueda. I dropped it back in 2010. And, due to the economy, how it's been bad and record sales, so people have been waiting for my album now.
Well, that's it. They're hungry now. They're hungry. And I just want, not to interrupt, I just want the audience to know, Christmas is in a little bit over a week from now. If you want to check out and hear some wonderful music, go check out LuisitoRosario.com's page, his site, and you can buy his albums. You have 3 different ones on there right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 3 different ones, and You know what I say every time I go do a show, people laugh. I'm like, hey, I still go to in college. You buy a CD, I can buy him a book.
Well, I just want to thank you so much. And I first want to say, if you do end up doing that show at the Lincoln Center, I know you said anyone can go, but I would like to, privately get to know that, because I would love to interview you at that show to build up your excitement for that. And I'll make an interview and set it up so that you can utilize that. And Mr. Hall, if he would be able to talk with me for a few minutes, that would be wonderful too, because I think he's a great inspiration, and that would be great for everyone. I just think it would be a wonderful thing. I'd love to be a part of that if I could.
No, definitely. God willing, if it happens, I'll let you know so that we can do the interview. No problem.
Definitely. And outside of that, I just want to thank you. Like I said, you are a wonderful person. I love your music. You're great. You look great. You sound great. You have a great stage, presence. Your music makes people move, and I think that's one of the joys in life. And be thankful for that, because that's what you're giving the world, and we thank you for that. Is there anything else you have to say?
No, thank you. Once again, keep doing what you're doing. Many blessings to you and your family. Also now in Christmas, Merry Christmas, and the best in 2014.
Thank you.
Thank you for making a show that's positive and giving people positive vibes and going forward, because
that's what I'm trying to do, honey. I'm trying to help people. That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, what we need in life is people that are positive, and I thank you and applaud you for that. So,
yay! So I'm glad for you to be a part of that, and I just want to ask you one last thing, if it's possible. I asked you if you could sing like a verse for one of your songs. I don't know, it doesn't have to be long, like a couple minutes, but can you sing us something a cappella from one of your songs?
I'll sing a little bit of Corazón Partido. It goes, ya lo ves que no hay dos y tres, que la vida va y viene y que no se detiene, qué sé yo. Pero miénteme aunque sea, dime que algo queda entre nosotros dos, que en tu habitación nunca sale el sol. Existe el tiempo ni el dolor. Llévame si quieres perder a ningún destino sin ningún porqué. If they want more, they're going to have to buy it.
Well, it's been a pleasure. So I'm so glad to hear you're so positive, and everyone I talk to that, I'm definitely picking all the right people, I'll tell you, because when I hear the wonderful things coming out of people that I interview's mouths, and to hear that you're grateful and you really understand what I'm talking about, because when I interview people and they think that I'm just trying to give them an interview to prop their business, I'm like, no, this is about you and how you move forward in your life and what advice you give to people, and yeah, part of your career is part of that, but it has to do with a lot of other things, so people can really see who you are. And I think it's important that in anybody's life that has a professional background, and I am touching people from all career backgrounds, it's so important for people to hear that. So when the book does come out, Luisito, I'd really love to have you part of that if you want to be.
No problem.
And I think it's going to be great, because it's going to have 48 different backgrounds of people that are moving forward's advice. So everyone will have part in that in the edition, and it'll be on. It's going to be on the ebook, so because everybody's online now, and if it does become very successful, I'll put it in a paperback or whatever, and then every year I'm going to do a new edition so I could interview you in the future, especially when things are moving forward more, and who knows, maybe I'll be in Puerto Rico or somewhere where you're doing it, because I travel a lot myself. I'm actually going to the Bahamas in a couple months. My daughter's birthday today. I'm taking her there for her birthday, and I'm looking forward to that, because God knows it's been pretty crazy. It's snowing crazy right now where I live, and but I'm in my beautiful home and enjoying talking this conversation with you, and thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, and everyone listening, check out the website, LuisitoRosario.com. Facebook is full, but you can always hit the artist like page, and I'm here at your service. I'm really affordable. Just call me. No.
Yes, and also when you go on his website, folks, he, if you want to book him for some special event, because a lot of people are involved in the salsa world. I know a lot of people, and if I can connect you in any way, Luisito, I will. So just want to throw that out there to people, because a lot of people are looking for new and interesting things when they're having parties, instead of just having a band play that's, just a regular top 40 40 band, they want something different, and you definitely will rock that place with, some, getting people off their butts
Oh,
to
yeah,
dance and
yeah,
keep it
yeah.
going. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day, and watch the ice out there, girl.